What should I kensaku for the makeup?
It's up to you. I mean, it's springtime, so maybe you should do like spring makeup or do something that's like trendy right now.
I don't know what's trendy in Japan. What's how to make puchipura?
Puchipura?
Puchipurice! Okay, so I'm looking at the thumbnails, right? And I don't know why, but Japan has this thing, they have glitter all over their face. I don't want to look like Edward Cullen. Hey guys, welcome back to LandA's house. For today, it's gonna be just me. Japan is in a state of emergency. My company has told me to start working from home. It's been a bit of time since I wore any makeup. I figured, why not play with some makeup? So I'm not that great at makeup, and the only tutorials I followed are all in English. I figured, I'm in Japan, why don't I try following a Japanese makeup tutorial? It is April, so let's try to do some springtime makeup and see what's popular in Japan of 2020. So I actually found a video posted by Nanako. Let's be honest, I can't read Japanese that well, so I can't really tell you the title. I will just link it down below. Thank you to Nanako, who is going to be an inspiration to this look if she ever sees it. She just said orangish, peachish colors. I don't own any of those colors. Oh well. So the inspiration to her look is juicy fruit. We'll keep going. So another thing I realized, because I'm watching a Japanese video, they are using mostly products that are actually sold in Japan. I actually brought over all of my makeup from the States. Most likely I will not have a single item that is the same. I will use what I've got. She's already started by priming her face with a moisturizing SPF primer. Also, I'm wearing glasses. It's probably not a good idea. You know what? I'm gonna do half of my face the way that she does it, and I'm gonna do half of my face the way I usually do it. I have pore filling primer, so I'm also gonna prime my face just to mimic her steps. But technically it's not the same purpose, and I'm not gonna do my entire face like she did. I'm obviously not a beauty guru, so I don't have a vanity, I don't have no fancy mirror, I don't have any fancy lighting. It's already 6 p.m. So she is using a foundation, and she actually has a illuminator that she's mixing into her foundation. I don't have an illuminator, and my foundation is matte. So she's applying her foundation with her fingers. So I will apply my foundation with my fingers. Ooh, maybe I might not be this color anymore, or the shade, but hey, it's okay. I also don't know why I didn't just drop it on my fingers like this earlier. Just put the foundation on my finger. I will be doing this side with the Beauty Blender. Blend it in. Am I even blended? Dang it. So she blends it in with her fingers, and then she uses like a flat kabuki brush. I don't have one. This is the closest I've got to a flat kabuki brush, but I'm just going to use this to blend out my foundation, and hopefully we won't need this brush later. Granted, I kind of brushed it out after it was pretty much dry, so that's probably not what you're supposed to do. Let's keep going. So she is using a peachy color corrector to conceal her under eyes. I don't have that. I just have a regular schmegular concealer. Let's try. She's using a loose powder. It is a pressed powder. Oh, she's also using a puff. So I'm just gonna use the powder brush that I have. Dang it, I'm breaking all the rules. I was supposed to do my side the way I do it, and then do her side the way she does it. Ooh. Okay, so she's using an eyebrow powder with an eyebrow brush that's kind of thick. I'm just gonna use the brush that I have. So I thought I had a brow powder, but I guess I don't. I'm just gonna reach into a matte eyeshadow palette. I'm using like this marker for my eyebrows. It's pretty cool. You just do a couple swipes and you're done, So she actually went ahead and used an eyebrow mascara, eyebrow gel. I don't know what it's called. I don't have that. So she started contouring her nose with a contour, like, retractable pencil. So I'm gonna use a really thin eyebrow or eyeliner brush and I guess go into, I have a matte eyeshadow palette and I'm gonna try to mimic what she did on this side of the nose and how she shaped it. I don't think this is a good color for me. Maybe I should have used like bronzer or something. Oh yeah, that's bad. I'm gonna try to blend with my fingers. Does eyeshadow even blend with your fingers properly? So I'm gonna contour my nose on this side. I have a bronzer. I mean, I have foundation on it, but whatever. So she is starting to do things in orders that I don't do it. So I'm gonna leave my face at that and then I'm gonna focus on this side. So she is grabbing colors and basically contouring this part of her eye to make it look deeper. Okay, so she contoured this, like her inner crease. So she is highlighting her face. I have a fan brush, highlight exactly the same places that she did. The tip of her nose first. I don't know how to split that in half, and then she did this. And she did her cupid bow, and then she, I don't know, she did her chin. Did this area with her finger, so her brow bone. Ooh, I think that might have been a little too much. And then she used a different highlight with her brush on her cheekbones and do that. She is already moving on to her lip, and she's using an orangey, pinkish lip. I don't have that. So I'm gonna do a pink one. The brightest pink I have at this moment in time. No lip liner, no nothing. Also, she recommended overlining your lips by 2 millimeters on the bottom. I have never overlined my lips. I don't have experience. If you overline the bottom, aren't you supposed to overline the top? I don't know. Oh, that feels weird. Close enough. So she is onto eyes now. She has a peach themed palette. I do not. So she is actually starting off by laying down a base color, and she says that there are sparkles in it. This blush duo has some sheen in it. She doesn't say any specific brush, so I'm gonna try using that. Can you even see that? Oh my god, it's so pink. I look like I cried a lot yesterday. I don't think that's dark enough. So apparently we're not done with that base color. Outer corner, I have to go past it. Next, basically the main star of the show. She had a super metallic orange shade, which I do not have. So I am going to go into my Naked 3 dupe palette and find the most shimmery, glittery, metallic shade that I can and put it on the same way. So she applied it with her fingers, so I'm gonna do the same. Put it on the inner corner all the way to the outer part of your iris, and then basically fades it out. She used 2 shiny shades. I thought you were supposed to use some kind of matte shade so it doesn't all like just reflect, or is that only for photos? But like the sun exists too. Okay, my eye would be shiny. So now she has a dark brown shade and she is lining her eyelid with it. Get the darkest brown and line my eyelid. Now she's highlighting. I don't even know if this is considered highlighting, but she's putting a shimmer shade on the bottom part, and it's not a color that we used up top. She used her fingers at first. How do I even get to this area? And then she uses a brush to like blend it out. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, I don't know if that's right. How do I even check if this is on? It's so dark. But she doesn't do her whole eye. Oh no. My under eye is greasy now. So after that, she went into eyeliner. She used a brown that can only be described as milk tea. She used a liquid liner. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to half of those, so I stopped purchasing liquid liners. I only use gel, so I'm gonna use a black retractable gel liner and then brush it out to kind of blend it in. Basically, she noted that she stretched it out 1 centimeter and she doesn't do a cat eye, so she doesn't bring it up and she doesn't bring it down, she just goes straight out. From what I saw, she did not go in from the middle. She literally just did it at the end. Let's see how that goes. She's going into lashes now, putting on a mascara that actually has primer than a regular mascara. I just so happen to have a double-ended mascara from Clinique. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this mascara does much for me. I don't know if it's new. Let's see. This is the only thing I'm doing the same as her. So she is laying on the primer like really thick. Have you guys seen that meme about that boy who went to school in the snow and had like eyelashes full of snow and they were frozen? Literally her lashes kind of look like that. There you go. Like it is white. Let me try this and then I'll put the black on. So she didn't do any bottom mascara, but what she did do is put on like a glitter liner on the bottom after basically highlighting her under eyes. I don't have a glitter liner, again, because it's a liquid liner and I'm practically allergic to most of them. And at this point, I don't have anything more glittery or shimmerier than I have already put on my eyes. So I'm just gonna skip. What I can do though is she's moving on to blush and she's using an orange-ish blush. So I'm gonna go into my blush duo and I'm just gonna mix these two colors together. She's using a yellow blush. I don't have anything yellow at all. She's done now after the yellow blush. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face how I usually do it off camera, and then I'll come back and we can compare. So I am back after finishing the rest of my face off camera. Granted, like, she and I have different face shapes and different eye shapes, so maybe that's another thing that I needed to consider before choosing this video. But hey, let me know how you feel. We'll do some close-up shots. I personally don't really like how it looks on me. So if you look on this side of my face, I wanted to keep this theme same. So I did what I consider to be spring makeup. So I did my method. So it's still in the rosy tone shades. It's just not peach. So my eye is a little bit more bold, but my lip, if you look at it, it's like a your lips but better type of nude. And I didn't overline my lip. To be completely honest, maybe it's just me that's not used to seeing my face this way, but I am personally not a big fan. I don't feel like it does much good to my eye shape. Okay, so I look crazy right now. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope you liked it. See y'all in the next one.